Yeah, there's Shemay in there. Yeah, it's the one and only. It is. How you doing, Shemay? Uh, yes. Let's see if we can get out of here without being smashed. Always a question. I can't believe I might have a break in the traffic. Maybe. Here we go. Life in our hands. We got a big truck coming. It's going to smash me. I'm brake checking. Ghost, what's going on? Tell me you live in the hood without telling me you live in the hood, right? Oh, we're getting closer to Vegas blast off time. Anybody getting excited? I am. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Hello, D Nice, Callie Mo. Let's see here. Let me get my coffee. I shall return. If you're just coming in, please take a second to hit the like button. It is very appreciated. It's going to be an easy night tonight. I don't think that's such a good deal. 5 wings for $5, right? I don't know. Is that good or not? I don't know. I rarely eat out. I'm having a really hard time seeing the screen. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, what happened tonight? I think it's because it's so bright right here. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Let's get the show on the road. Quiet day. I've been working to try to prep up. I'll tell you what's going on. Getting ready. I'm trying to get everything all organized. It's trying to remember how to do stuff. Let's see, everybody make sure you're on a live chat. Check. Queen Cupcake. Cindy, how are you, sweetie? Be still, my beating heart. It is the Queen of Phoenix has arrived. We're on the road. I think we're gonna be doing a little bit. I think we're going to be doing a little creeping tonight, guys. I have a little creeping in my system. We might as well get it out of my system. Right? Might as well get it out of my system. Alright, what are we doing? We got the transit out, we're doing that, we get the laser. Back in my day when I took surveying, man, we used the stick, dude. We didn't have no freaking laser. We had the transit and the stick. And all I did with that transit when I would look, it's the only course I ever failed in high school. Because I used the little telescope to look at chicks at the other schools and stuff. Surveying. What a drag. Alright, celebrate good times. I don't know what the heck happened to my chat size here tonight. What is it, micro size? Is this a man to part 3? No, we might go down over to the cemetery tonight and doodle around a little bit. I got flashlight, I got drink, I got backup. Seems like a lot of people really enjoy that. Here. The picture looks very crisp tonight. Hello, Amanda. No, Amanda will have to wait another day for me to get me arse kicked in and be face smashed in. So her dream can come true. Fairy tale. Yeah, isn't it beautiful tonight? It's just beautiful. It's 81 degrees. Lovely. Modesto people acting like they're from the guy taking donations and ripping people off. Yeah, well, people will co-opt anything to make $1. And I always appreciate people. You'll see I consistently give when somebody just tells me straight up, hey, you got a couple bucks or something like that. I don't need somebody to, you don't have to fake it to make it with me. Right? You don't have to fake it to make it with me. Filtergenic and has breads I need to use. Chicken cordon bleu. I remember the days I used to have breastises, right? Now I'm like ultra streamlined. Like a smooth hitter now, baby. I'm like a smooth hitter. Boy, this is going to be really irritating, this chat size tonight. Adam, I'm going to have 2 nights in a row. I'm going to have the shrimp. I've been working hard. I don't need to be slaving and schlepping over the stuff. All right, what are we going to do? Are we going to cross? What are we going to do? We got the cool Orioles hat on. It's looking good. We got a lot of things going on. Go ahead, dude. There you go. Everybody's happy. We're going to let that schlub get across the street. There we go. We're all pulled in. Go ahead, honey. Don't let me slug you down. There you go, bud. There you go. There you go. Just go ahead. That's it. I've been dealing with the settings all day. I probably messed up something. Oh, there's my favorite. You want to see my favorite RV? There it is. Look at that. There it is. That's the Volkswagen Rialta. Could you imagine? Now that thing handles like a car, right? Look at that baby. It's got the VW engine, just perfect size. Man, I would love to have one of them. That Rialta is just dynamite. That's what would get me back into RV. That would be my fourth one. All right, we're at here. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened with the chat size here. It's kind of driving me a little crazy tonight. Now let's go back over here. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trafficking or something. It's warmer than in Santa Rosa. Here we are. Yeah, it's delightful today. Just beautiful. It was cold this morning, but the sun was out. And, you know, I'm getting all set up for, I'll tell you guys what I'm working on here. Let's get her parked in here. I don't need anybody schlubbing and complaining about things. Let's see how far. Oh, I'm pretty good right here. Let's try not to be on the sidewalk. That's a good thing. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's flip that around. Let's get our window down. Let's welcome everybody in. Now it's going to be really, really problematic here. I don't know what the heck happened to the chat. Let's see. Size. What the heck happened here? Did YouTube miss up some kind of setting? I don't know. Let me try turning off the chat for a minute. And we turn the chat on. Wow, isn't that weird? That's going to be a killer. Yeah, don't block the sidewalk. I'm going to do the best I can, guys. All of a sudden, if anybody knows how to increase the chat size on mobile. Hey, what the hell we got all this? What is this? We can put blush on me. We can do all kinds of stuff. Beam, no filter. I can go black and white like I'm in a Hitchcock movie. I can go dawn. I can go weird. Look at all these things. Documentary style. Right, sketch. What do you think of that? Huh? Even better looking than usual, or what are we talking about here? Let's see. How do we get rid of this crap? There we go. Hello, Leah. So bear with me tonight. Yeah, it's too far away for me to need the glasses. I just don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Let me close this out and just try opening it again, see if that does the trick. Man, that is really, really weird on there. No, we're right, D-Nice. I'm just trying to figure this out, honey. I'm just trying to figure out if I can, You're not even working, Adam. How can you buy a car? They're already repoing enough things. Hey, Pastor Marty, I guess we can slide that over like that. I can see it, but it's a real stretch. If anybody has any clue how to enlarge the size of that on here, I have money. The way you've been whining on here, who would know? You're asking for, who knows what your story is. Please tap the like button if you're coming in. I like that distance, yeah. It's just the, all of a sudden the chat got super, super, super tiny. And I thought I could just, like, let's see, moderator move. I thought I could just adjust it, but I can't. I've never seen it that small before. That's going to be very problematic. Anyway, I guess we'll get used to it. I mean, I do have decent vision. Hello, what's up, Trixie? How you doing? It's always good to see you. And Trixie leaves always nice comments and stuff on videos. I appreciate it. It was Monday today. It was a kind of a tough day again here, even though we had a significant decline in interest rates. We had a reflex rally that went up about 120 points, but at the end of the day, we just collapsed in the market again. So that's a little bit concerning because it just shows that there's a lot of force to sell underneath of the market right now. I don't know. Just beware, guys. I don't have a lot to say about it tonight, but we're starting to lose our oomph here. There's just too much bad stuff going on in the world right now. We got these people that can't even pick a speaker of the house. We got all this crap coming down. Iran's starting to get their people moving. And it begins to take on the look of World War III out there. That's what it begins to look like. That's what it begins to look like to me. All right, we're stalled here. Hello, Margie. How are you? How you doing, sweetie? I hope everybody's day was wonderful. What about one? No, it just happened today. The screen the type went very small. I wish I knew about Modesto celebrating 50 years of American graffiti. Hi Nino, how are you? So bear with me, guys. I'm having a really difficult time with the size of the type on the stream tonight. Maybe it's a Google's type setting. I don't know. Yeah, might have missed my hello. Yeah, Trixie, I said hi. I said I appreciate you commenting. You always leave nice comments on the videos and stuff. Very thorough. So I'm working. It's been a couple years since I did the charity live stream, so I'm trying to get in the swing. I think I'm going to turn on the button tomorrow and start a little early. It'll be attached to a lot of videos that are coming up over the next few days. You know, I have a couple people as I'm trying to be a little discouraging, and everybody counts in the world. Let's be positive about people, no matter who they are in life or what their station is. And yeah, I guess I could feel a little discouraged in a lot of ways today. But I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna keep my head up and try to do the job. Yes, I've set an ambitious goal, but any goal worth achieving is an ambitious one. Early birdie, yeah. So I got some stuff to figure out. The good news today, I got the Streamlabs, I think, set up, so we get the voice of Brian back again. We'll be using this through the Prism app, which I think will work pretty good. If it you know, who in the hell knows? Prism integrates well with YouTube, so it's all the things should work okay. Who knows? And I redid all the Nightbot stuff too, so you'll have something that says Happy Halloween on here. It should. Yeah, we could all be there, and I can't allow myself to be discouraged before I even begin. You know, it's not my nature. I've put a ton of my own money in down there, and materials and supplies. You guys have given lots. I can't afford to be discouraged about things. You know, it's just the way I am. So, how you doing, Magic Art? So I'm gonna try to go to settings on your phone and check the display features. All right, hold on a minute. Let's see. I'm gonna put you guys on hold for a second. Hey, you know what? That seemed to work really great. Pastor Marty, thank you. I just popped over there. I did exactly what you said. And I could even make it a little better. You just saved an old goof. Some eye strain here tonight, so I'm very happy. It's looking good. Michelle, hello to you. I just don't know why the typing is so thin tonight, but that must be on YouTube side. But at least I have a little better time seeing it now. So I'm not going to allow myself to be discouraged. It's been a tough enough month already with, having to buy the tires and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna stay positive here coming up, because that's my nature. But I did get the Nightbot stuff straightened out, so everything should be in fine order. Yeah, thank you, Marty. I can see it a little better here. The tie-dye. Yeah, this was gifted to me, Terry, by a nice, lovely lady in Indiana. You can't worry about what's beyond there, because that's what I'm saying. I can only do the best that I can do. I've tried to pre-solicit and get some stuff lined up, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. Right? I enjoy this kind of challenges and things. So we're going to have a fun time on Friday. I'm going to actually kick this thing off probably tomorrow, and the donate button will be re-enabled, but it will be, I think, functioning just for the fundraiser over the next few days. So we'll get a little bit of a jump on it, which will be nice. So anything that you see that comes along, live streams and things after today, should be tied to that. So if you see something that's like a super thanks or something like that, it'll all be tied in, because we still have some days to go in the month. We just might as well just start putting it all towards it. Will I be able to set that up? I don't know. I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to try. Don't get arrested for solicitation. I'm on the other side now. Remember, the guys used to try to pick me up, right? I will make you feel better. I will make you 500. Oh, $500 to the handyman today. Hey, Desert. How are you? So Catherine's kicking out that money. You better save that for your PG&E. So I wrote Father a long email, 10 bullet items to get squared away down there, because I want to be organized. I don't have a lot of time. When I get to town on Wednesday, we will not be seeing Mr. Z on Wednesday night. He has a family function that he will be attending. So you will be stuck with yours truly. So we'll schlep around and just do our usual cruising and checking stuff out. I don't have any pepper spray, and I don't think I'm gonna go in heavy. So we'll just see how it works out. For those of you who wrote me about the market stuff overnight and all that, we'll tear into that a little bit. Gene Hackman was in the movie. It was a good film. I love that. My mother was a fundraiser. Yes, Desert, I'm going back to raise money. I hope that you'll consider participating in the fundraiser for community action down there. I hope that you can be a part of that. So I asked Father to take some time on Friday to sit in. I asked him if I could have the keys so I could lock up myself and be set up out in the courtyard there. I haven't heard any response yet. I will participate. Yes, thank you, Terry. You're wonderful. I experienced fundraising. It was my first job out of college, was with the development department, doing fundraising, and I kind of enjoy it. I like challenges, but it has to be something that I can get into, right? Sometimes, like Wounded Warrior and DAV, I give contributions to those organizations, but part of me says, you know what? That's a responsibility in the United States government. And if those guys need money, shame on them. Those guys should get everything that they need. Right? You got the guys walking around with blown off arms and legs and stuff. New carriages and bathroom faucet, replace kitchen faucet, weather strip front door. New cartridges. Cool. How you doing, Alex? tend to give to St. Jude's. Yeah, and then I did too, and then I saw that there was some issue with, seems like they do quite a bit to squander money too. Then there was some kind of, it's hard where money's changing hands. That's why I always tell people, if you're going to do money raising on YouTube, make sure that it never touches your hands. Okay, make sure you never have control of it. Make sure you're not the one that's going to turn around and take responsibility for it. That'll be the best advice that I can ever give you in here, is never ever touch the money. Okay, and you'll never have a problem. How you doing, Maggie? What's going on? Yeah, I can't remember what it was. What the heck happened? Something was going on. Something went on at St. Jude. There was some controversy. I just don't like things that 1/3 of the money goes to professional fundraisers, and you're lucky if half to 60% goes to the organization. I like to try to find things that have absolute 100% total impact. Hello, we are in Montana, expected a snowstorm. You know what, Terry Grant? I saw that today. For the upper Midwest there, you're going to have your first snow situation. That's the best way to get... Yeah, I just got to have high impact. I can't have stuff be taken off the top. Not this day and age. Not as tight as I'm on the bubble. No way. No way. I have nothing against it, but I'm not fond of supporting somebody in a $250,000 a year charity position. And no, I think you have to lead by example and live by example. And if you're working for that charity, it's because you believe in it. You dedicate your life to that. Beautiful weather in Palm Springs. It always is, right? Lurker, how are you? What's up, Councilor Wolfgang? I've had a travel, built it on a plywood base here, all the way back in 2017. Smelled snow Saturday night. It's going to be chilly in Vegas, so Wednesday night we'll be on our own. And then, yeah, it's not too comfy. Trust and believe. And it's not too comfy sleeping in here when it's like in Chicago and Detroit when it was 100 degrees and 60% humidity. I mean, I made it, but you know, it's not something that you know, I made it through the night. Thanks to the little fans that were sent me. Goodwill will never get any more done. Executive. Yeah, it's executive heavy, and you know, they employ people, but once an organization kind of turns professional in nature, it just tends to absorb. It just tends to absorb. Everybody tighten up their person. Well, Dave Nolan, what have I been talking about for the last year or so? Right, the last 2 years. Yeah, professional. Oh yeah, that's your word. Same deal. Right? Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Please hit the like button. What you're saying, Dave Nolan, just coming in is no news to anybody in this chat. They've been well aware of what's coming since 2019. No surprises here. Today we hit 5% on the 10-year. I told you guys that would be a good turning point right there. And we had a really nice rally in the bond market. But for those that just automatically went out and bought stocks on that decline, they ended up getting their head handed to them by the end of the day. So there's There's some stuff going on in the internals now that are a little bit concerning. But we'll see. It's also a very difficult time of the year for, in general, October's. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Should be good earnings by some of these big tech companies. God knows they make enough. God knows they make enough money. Ugh. We don't have big screen this year. We want cheap groceries. Yeah, it's crazy out there, right? And then when you go to buy fruit and vegetables, they're monster size, right? This guy's got 1,000,000 cameras on his car. They're monster size. I mean, you can't even get one apple. They're all Franken apples. They're all about a pound each. So you're paying $2.99 for an apple. Going to be. Depressions are a consequence of too much enthusiasm. Things are way too overpriced and the carrying cost is way too high. So the next marginal person comes in and can't carry the freight anymore. Crash is just a rapid adjustment to a new reality. That's all that is. My car was smoking, my radiator. I'm waiting to be a replacement tomorrow. Yeah, I hope it's easy for them to stick that in, Shimei. I hope they'll be able to get that in okay. I hope my little Nightbot Halloweeny thing comes up. Yeah, $4.99, yeah. Well, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Are you single? Yay, there's the happy Halloween. Yay. Make an old bird blush. Mondays are always pretty quiet down here. So yeah, I'm gonna miss seeing Mr. Z on Wednesday night. I wish because there we go. I like that. I'll meet you halfway, Tammy. 87, but we have too much data. That's the basic problem. It's the warnings. I told you guys there would be this point where where attention shifted from a recognition of an inflation to a recognition of we've got a big problem with too much debt, and that's happening right now. That's happening right now. Yeah, I'll meet you halfway. Well, I'm looking forward to going down too, and I think the weather's going to be spectacular. It's going to be on the chilly side, but it's going to be nice. Look at that beautiful blue sky today. Perfect temperatures. Blue-eyed. Blue-eyed, like, I'm never gonna let up, Rosie. I'm never gonna let up. Never gonna let up. Yeah, looking for a project. We're looking for a Rancho foreman or lady out there. We're looking for a new head hoss for the Rancho. And then I come back, man, and we've got to set to work. We got to get that place ready to shine for Tara. Then it's off to Oakdale and Sonora. We got hella busy times coming up. Then we're right into Thanksgiving time. And then after Thanksgiving, we finally have a bit of a breather. Tammy's a great manager. I'll bet you are, honey. I bet you could manage anything. Yeah, it's probably rated at about an hour and a half to 2 hours to put a radiator in. What we do out of here, Shimei, we just go on Rock Auto, we order the radiator, and then we just find a Mexican shop to pop it in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, what a weird looking spider, man. The thing was living behind the rearview mirror. Yes, I'm on the road working. I'm working on a chain gang in Alabama. I'm on a break. Did you get a new camera of these mushrooms? I don't know what it is, Trog. Lately, I don't know whether YouTube upgraded their resolution. I don't quite understand, but all of a sudden the picture's a lot crispier than it used to be for no apparent reason, which I've yet to been able to figure out. I don't know how old I was. And just stopping in to show love. Hey Gail, how are you tonight? How are you? We're just having an easy talk. We have an open chat. If anybody has any questions or anything that they want to, I've made significant headway in my second go through for the book I'm writing. I'm just about finished chapter 17 of the doing the second draft of that. So I have, I've about 3 or 4 more to go, and that should wrap that. What's with the Hoosier shirt? It was gifted to me, babe. I like the word crispy. You're not allowed to say the M word in here. Shimei has banned the M word because of the way it sounds too nasally when it's pronounced. So it's not, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I think it's nice. You only wear the clothes people, so many YouTubers get to. Yeah, but well, number one, I don't want people to send me stuff, right? Like, I asked people last year, like, for Christmas, don't send me anything, just donate it or do something. Because quite frankly, I'm in pretty good shape. Yeah, money and gift cards is great, but I'm not one that's going to go out there and bang the drum and say I want this or I want that, and it's not my style. You can see that I'm well fed, I'm well nourished, I'm well rested. I have a roof over my head. I have a car that still goes into drive here, so I would say all things considered, I have enough I can think about other people. My electric bill, because of AC, to $35. I'm so happy. So happy, your electric bill. I'll have to turn off the Halloween lights while I'm waiting. Well, is that something proper from Nordstrom? Amanda Hug and Kiss is still stunned that I was shopping at Macy's. Are you kidding me? You gotta be. What? What? Tie, shirt, belts. Man, I just went all out for you, Amanda Hug and Kiss. I told my daughter I'm Wall Street, man. That's it. You take care of your stuff. I do. I do. I couldn't imagine coming on and banging the drum for stuff every day. I'd be mortified. I liked your video in with your car going down the road and you had to chase it. Watched that one the other day. I'll tell you what, McChicken, it's very scary. What does it say? My cat is still looking for Trotsky. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. I did that to make you proud. I built that whole day around your expectations for me. I hate to disappoint. Let me see if I can do this here. Back that up a little bit. There we go. At least the type size is a little bigger here. I've been messing with the phone so much for the mobile, for all that stuff. I probably dicked up about 50 things today. I don't know. Yeah, Trotsky's been gone about 3 months now. He's in the Rancho cemetery. I'm surprised Bird hasn't put a little Halloween light out there. But all the other cats, they're all sleeping out on the back now. They're there all the time, sleeping in the chairs or on the lounger. It's going to be nice when I get back to clean that deck off, take down the old kitchen stadium and put up the new one. Clean up everything, scrub it down real good and get ready for winter. It looks like we don't have to worry about fire season this year because of the rain we've had, which is really nice. And it really looked like we didn't get any appreciable hurricanes either this year. So everybody's talking about, oh, that water in the Gulf is so hot, right? We're going to be dying, right? I mean, St. Louis is going to be under a tidal wave watch, and well, you know, it's going to be coming into Phoenix. Pearl is comfy cozy. We do like to have our pets be nice and comfy while they're watching. I've got to run. Okay, take care, my sweet. You're always welcome, honey. You can stroke my ego anytime, babe. Do it up. Do it up for the old bird. Still 5 weeks. Well, I don't think anything's coming, right? I'll be back your next live. That's cool. I'll be going for hours here tonight. Good evening, Fire Chick. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you tonight. Welcome aboard. I'm just having noodles tonight for the next 2 nights. Take it real easy. Hey, Nicole, how are you, sweetie? So I think I'm going to officially kick off things tomorrow. We'll get some momentum going into, we'll get some momentum rolling into Friday. That'll be nice. Joe has entered the chat. Joe Faulkner, how are you? I thought Joe Biden was coming in. When is the deadline for the debt extension? Was it, what did they do, 45 days or 90 days? What did they give? I think it was like, what, from October 1st or something? I'm doing good, Nicole. How are you doing, honey? 45 days, so that would put it in like mid-November. Clock's ticking. I don't know how this thing's going to play out. I was looking on the net for a wool blanket. One site had overpriced a wool cashmere throw, only 600. People don't know what to ask for stuff. People just don't know what to ask. Mail lady. Bless you. 31 trillion, 31.4 January birth 25. Boy, we're spending money now like a drunken sailor, aren't we? I mean, holy crap. These weapons don't come cheap. Is that my Vicky? Yes, it is. Maybe moving on your big day, but I will still be. Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you. I'm going to probably kick it off tomorrow and get a little bit of a head start. So we get a little bit of momentum rolling into Friday. I've set a big goal, but I think we're capable if we have people that'll share out the streams and help get it publicized a little bit. I hope your move goes well, Joe. Last I heard, you didn't even know where you're going to move to yet. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Wow, what a perfect weather day. We still haven't had a lot of leaves come down. Barbara, how are you, sweetie? Good to see you tonight. War is good for the economy, which really sucks. Well, it used to be. But there's a problem with that. When you start to get into really precision weaponry and stuff, yeah, just need 100 people, $100 each, and I'm good. You got precision weaponry, and that takes a lot of expertise and control to build that stuff. It's not like standing on the munitions line in World War I and just packing shells, right? Everything is so high precision and just doesn't have that spillover effect it once had. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, weapons of doom. Well, I guess we'll be exploring in the coming months how close to the edge we can come. All we need is some of the more of these Middle East countries to get the bit in their mouth and decide that they're going to take a piece. They're going to take a piece of the pie too and take a couple swipes. Standing. They take out mostly one breast or standing in some shape. Yeah, they're very precise GPS guided stuff. So more young men dying and old men talking. I just hope Iran, China, and Russia aren't cooking up something. I smell like the Rock. What's cooking? The Rock says, what's cooking? I smell something cooking. I have a cottage I want to rent. I may go to. I'll be fine. All right. Well, we'll hope you do well, Joe. Don't strain your sack. Yeah, this country kind of runs on cheap goods now. Why do we got so many electric trucks here? Blakesley Electric. Do you think people really have any idea how close to the brink? It's how would you define the brink? Right? The brink to me is we're on the brink now economically because we're spending money at a rate twice of what's coming in the door right now. I mean, that's it's almost unprecedented outside of times of war to be this deep in the hole. And like I said, the brink to me defines Mitch McConnell standing there frozen like a deer in the headlights with his mouth opening and a little bit of the spittle of drool coming out. That's a little disconcerting. You got a president that can hardly negotiate stairs anymore, and that's a little disconcerting. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but I'll tell you what, bedtime for me, man, I'm all happy, right? I can't imagine sitting up and getting briefings through the night about what's going on. More and more baby boomers homeless. So it depends how we define brink. If we define brink, if we have any, we have this wars by proxy now, right? We have countries like Iran, we have countries like Israel, Lebanon, Hamas, Hezbollah, these kind of countries that, are really fronts for, they're pawns in moving around the board, right? I don't think you'll ever see two major countries aligned in war against each other because both of those countries know pretty soon it would just escalate to a nuclear option and it would just be, there'd be no winners. First time that major war would have no winners at all, right? Whoever wins inherits a nuclear wasteland, right? Whoever loses inherits a nuclear wasteland. So it's a zero sum. It's a wipeout across the board. So you have all these proxy kind of wars where you put weapons into people's hands and have them take shots at people. But as far as China and a direct confrontation with the U.S. or Russia, no. I don't see that. It's like when people say China's going to make a grab for Taiwan. I don't think so. If Taiwan was going to declare itself the 51st state, then it would be a different story. But they're not going to float away. They're not going to join into California and hook up to it, right? Both countries lack the resources. Problem is, you've had a lot of oil money go into the Middle East. There's a lot of cash there, right? There's a lot of cash there. There's a lot of money in the Middle East, a lot of wealth, and there's this intense hatred of Israel, and I don't see that ever dying down through the generations. If anything, I see that potentially escalating here. If Israel was attacked on multiple fronts, nuke was not off the table. I think the Arab countries like it the way it is. Just have some outpost in Yemen, just fire rockets over in, and right. Yeah, Taiwan was sacrificed in 1949. Chiang Kai-shek landed in Taiwan with what was left with the nationalist Chinese army. His first order of business was to wipe out a lot of the indigenous Taiwanese population, slaughter them. So I really don't see a direct confrontation. So it's just going to be misery bleeding by 1,000 cuts here and there. And I guess at the end of the day, there won't be much left of the Gaza Strip down there. Saudi Arabia and America are in bed together. Yeah, well, the royal leadership may be, but I'll tell you what. Ask yourself if the clerics are in bed. If the clerics and the muftis and ayatollahs are in bed with America, you'll get a much different answer there. They'd like to take that curved knife and right, they have to answer to a higher authority. I think that former House Speaker McCarthy was in there last night talking about what we were talking about, how he's worried that a lot of sleeper cells have come across the border now with this southern open border policy, this insane open border we have. And now I can tell you there's millions of people packing their bags and starting to mobilize, moving north. You believe it. I'm not particularly concerned with the Middle East. I think Israel has set a goal to destroy the capability of any group within the Gaza Strip to wage aggressive actions against Israel. Cut off the capacity to make war. You have a much higher chance of war after you have, a decade or so of depression, and then you have people's cages are mentally a bit more rattled, and they just reach the point they don't give a F anymore. Things become so economically miserable that they grab any straw that they can get, any Hitler that comes along, any Lenin, any Marx, and they grab that. I don't trust either of them. Hey, Barry. It's concerning when even Jordan starts to get pissed. So right now we're going to have terrible optics coming out of Gaza for the next week or two. And people will rapidly forget about the sneak attack on Israel. F-35 from 398 billion. Yeah, what's a couple more billion among friends? Hope the son of a bitch flies. Hope it doesn't handle like a manhole cover. That thing flew like a manhole cover, man. We have a thin wedge of technology. It's thin edge, but even that's starting to dissipate now. The only problem with China is they don't have the equivalent of a Caltech or a Stanford or a Berkeley over there. Tsinghua is a pretty good engineering university, but nothing on the par of what comes out of Stanford, Caltech, and Berkeley, MIT. Yeah, like a real manhole cover. Police arrest Franken, the girl. I don't know what the hell that is. Princess OPD. We don't know what that is. Frankie Abdi girl. You could stay around one more half a minute to explain what that means, but how's this lady doing? I guess it takes two geniuses to work the parking meter thing. India has a lot of bright people. Police are go by Princess. Yeah, well, Princess, we have no idea who Frankie Abdil is, so. Do you have a favorite president? I would have to say that number one would be Abraham Lincoln would be my choice for the number one president. I think Franklin D. Roosevelt had amazing leadership skills. I'd say Ronald Reagan was a remarkable president. All right, take out Princess OPD, just here to spam. Has no interest in explaining what, just trying to spam the chat for attention. So please remove that person. Right, thank you. We don't need to have names dropped of people we have no concept who they are. No offense, honey, but we ask you 3 times to clarify and you refuse to do so. Hey, Jamie, those are 3 that are particularly noteworthy. I mean, every president had his plus and minuses, right? The downside of Roosevelt, he introduced the concept of government responsibility for people's lives, consequence of the times that we were in. But they never pulled back from that responsibility. They enhanced that over time. The boss is rumbling and he's about to enter the arena. That train is, yeah, it's rush hour. And we took their salaries away. Looking at, yeah, I don't even think it would help. I don't think salary is even consequential to these people. I think power is much more attractive to them than money. Roosevelt was from elected in November of 1932, took office in March of 1933. That's the date. That was the days when it took 4 months between the time you were elected until the time you actually took office. And Congress said, we can't have that again. That's what caused all the banks to collapse, that interim period there. So they said, now it'll be January you take the oath of office. So from March of 1933 till he died in April of 1945, 4 terms. Now they know it. Camelot White House, I was 5. Yeah, so was I. I don't know if I enjoyed it, but right. Presidents I did not like. I did not like Lyndon Johnson would be my number one. Did untold damage in having tremendous legislative skill to get stuff passed. It ended up being costly and created a dependence culture here in America that we're paying the price dearly for that now. The rise of participation trophies, right, just for showing up. Standards started to drop. That was the era, that was the beginning. That was really watershed. Andrew Johnson, the other Johnson, was a lousy president. He was drunker than a skunk most of the time. He couldn't even give an inaugural speech. He was so drunk that nobody could even understand what the hell he was saying. McNamara was defense secretary. I officially have 5 cases in civil court. Hands are full. Dean Rusk. Glad 2 hot. Yeah, 2's a good start. I think there's a lot of fear on the part of Hamas now that we better get rid of some people here because they're not going to stop what they're doing. So we're going to have to increase pressure by the world by getting rid of hostages, and then the U.S. will come and slow it down, and that'll give Hamas time to get organized and get back in their rat holes and everything. I liked Calvin Coolidge. I liked William McKinley. It was all about the robber baron era, which was cool. Silent Cal. Keep cool with Coolidge. Niners, baby. Niners. I really prospered during George W. years. Do you think about yeah, I had my coffee, huh? Yep. I had my coffee. We're getting ready to do a little graveyard choo-choo. I'm not going to be biking tomorrow night. I have an early getaway on Wednesday. So I don't know how it's all going to play out over there. I just know that our defense expenditures are going through the roof. That's all I know. And if I'm the Secretary of the Treasury, Janet Yellen, I'm making sure I order in plenty of Depends. Right? Many's a night she must wonder why she took on that job. Talk about wanting to drop a pant load. trying to hawk off all this debt. It's like having an auction now and nobody shows up. When the rock oil fields are gone, they're the beginning of problems. We can't start oil production like you start a car. We're gonna do a little chooching tonight. Sleeper cell. I've been listening. Things there's so many scammers. Yeah, be careful. Don't put they'll ask you for your phone number. That's a common thing. It's the one reason I'm not even on Facebook. I don't even have it. You put something on Facebook Marketplace, you'll have 1 million people calling you. And they'll always ask, what's your phone number? I'm not giving you my phone number. You drop by the house or whatever. It's a scam nation now. I hate to say that, but it reminds me of China back in the early 90s where you expected to be ripped off. And they went ahead and built all their tofu apartment complexes. Shitty concrete. Strategic reserve used to lower price way to go. Well, this country wants people out of combustible fuel use. Somebody's got to bite the bullet eventually. There we go, more delivery. Shell, which is booming. Thank you. They call them, in China, they call them tofu. They call them tofu. They call them tofu. The concrete is so crappy, it's like chalk. You don't even dare move people into them. I don't think there's anything about it. I just don't use it at all. Yeah. Look at, just put in YouTube, search tofu buildings in China. You'll see. The inspector's coming in with a screwdriver. You just touch the foundation piers and it just all comes off like it's made of tofu. And you're going to put people 60 floors up in that. Can you imagine when that sucker pancakes? Boom, 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 boom. Can you imagine 60 floors pancaking? Who are you going to sue? No, just kickbacks. Substandard concrete that costs half the price of high pressure concrete that you would normally use in those. Anything to cut a corner, right? Anything to take bribes and kickbacks and corruption. Anywhere that the government controls so much of the activity, you're bound to get very high levels of corruption. And China is just rife with corruption. We're rife with it too. As prices recede for equities and things and companies start to get in distress here, it'll be like the tide going out and you'll see all the rotten sea creatures starting to stink on the as the tide goes out. All the corruption, all the jerry-rigged bookkeeping and fake stuff will all come to light, just like it did in the 1930s. All the flim-flam will be exposed. What's done in darkness will come to light. And you bet we'll have a culture of envy, and they'll be parading the rich people, much like the communist Chinese did in the Cultural Revolution in the 60s and into the early 70s. I let people come here. I am. It's just, you know, you have to face it. Human beings are born with strong tendencies towards vice. Should we list them? Should we list them again? Should we list those vices? List them again. Pride, lust, anger, covetousness, envy, sloth, and gluttony. Inescapable human nature. Yep, that's them. You always can remember them. Places G. Placesg. Strongest is always pride. Let's see, the term tofu originated in China in the early 2000s. Yeah. Guy here shot wants to meet someone to sell an electric bike to someone online. Yeah, Facebook scams are notorious now. They all want your phone number. All these sins are alive. Yes, they're incorporated into our being. Right? It's like a tree is always inclined to fall in the direction in which it leans, right? I mean, it's the inescapable human condition. So we're starting off behind the 8 ball before it even begins. Things happen like that on dating, and you never know. I think worse than that, Jill. I just think the Lord pulls back and just lets things take their natural course now. The fences have been removed, and it's just like God doesn't have to lift a finger from this point forward. Palestinians in our cities chanting down would never see what Ghana went through in the internment camps. People write their own histories and things. The Palestinians write the history of Israel. Right. Yeah, just let it be. Let things stay. Things are taking a natural course. You don't have to hasten things along. People doing a damn good job of it themselves. You don't have to do anything. Just sit back and grab your popcorn. It might be too late. Probably will. Greed is one of the number one is pride. Pride is the wellspring of all vice. It's good to see you, Jill Smith. Friday's going to be the big fundy. I'm gonna be kicking it off tomorrow. Hey, Cujo. But we're gonna be really doing the main fundraiser on Friday. Pride is it's the one from which everything else comes. Yeah, pride, greed. Man's inescapable nature. So left on our own, we just do a good job of wiping ourselves out. This is all the people accepting to their homework. Trog, the problem is we live in a very horizontal world now, right? That's the problem. We have this expectation that mankind is capable of lifting himself up when that's quite wrong, right? It always takes something greater than your being to pull you upward. So to expect us to be lifted up by our own is got to be the ultimate falsehood of things. So we get what we get. We're in a very horizontal world where our morality is described by our desires. That's it. The way we want it to be. There's no objective truths anymore. Even gender is no longer an objective truth. It's a subjective fluidity. Even science itself is being undermined. Yeah, that's cool, the zombie bike ride. Key West is a good place to be in Halloween, but heck of expensive down there. Right, they still I guess they still have the festival down there, I don't know. I wish I spoke Fijian. Yeah, the monopolies bankrupt everybody. China, children over. It's up to 3 now, I guess. Ma Rich, good thinking. At the very time, it's always at the very time now that people can't afford to have children in China. It's like, okay, honey, let's get to it, right? That ship has sailed. Ain't nobody rushing to have kids. That ship, that ship has sailed, baby. People got to worry about paying off their tofu apartments. Yeah, that's it. Fantasy Fest. Right. Yeah, just go to YouTube. Just look up tofu buildings China. You'll see it. But corruption has always been a thing. That's why a lot of these government leaders start to just silently disappear. Right? Where did Chewy Wong go? happened to the president of that corporation? They just disappear in the night, that's it. All the guys dressed in black come and just quietly at 4 a.m. in the morning. Arabic is a totally different definition. I'm just having noodles tonight, babe. We're getting ready to go to the cemetery. We're letting it get a little darker. We got our bag all packed, babe. My bag is packed. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna see some spooks and grab some Joe. I'm in Texas, man. I just want to jump and tell you. Okay, love you too, Jill. Hope you'll be participating on Friday, honey. Have a good one. Be safe, be sane, be happy. I can imagine if I wiped out on one of these scooters, it would be ugly. It'd be ugly. We are seeing a connection, and this is the connection of the world. Yeah, I know you do, honey. We are the world. We are the tofu. I'll be afraid to be a construction worker up on the, start getting above like the 3rd floor, or how do you feel on the 60th floor? Oh, I don't know. I just hope I get home tonight. I hope I make it home. The internet is a connection. Hey, Angus Kisses. My card has been hacked back. I won't do anything, so don't know what to do. The objective of the game of no man is to bankrupt everybody. I don't know. Cemetery being my old self, home run was a dead was a dead ball. I like that. Pretty quiet tonight. Are they burning coffee tonight? Burning coffee. We are the world. We are the creepers. Who doesn't like a tofu building? Boy, I hope my allergies don't kick in. I'm just going to the Santa Rosa Rural, honey. Yes, I'm scared to go to these places this time of year, because I might find somebody sacrificing a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, some weirdos over here. Right. I like that nice forest green. What a pretty color. Look at this nice Model A sedan here. Isn't that nice? Except they took out the 4-banger and they got that, dropped the V8 in it. We are the wild. We are Los Popelas. Jesus saves, we're getting ready for the preach and feed. I think we're gonna have to empty our bladder before we head out in case we get scared or something. We don't want to drop a pant load. Baby socks, you've got the cutest little baby socks. Do 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 do. Hard to see who's coming off of that freeway, man. I don't know. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Just seems like that picture's so clear these days. I don't get it. It's like YouTube did something. Tofu ready mix. Ain't no joke. Would you want to be in one of those babies? I'd rather have my nut hairs pulled out than that. Live in that baby. Just waiting for the day we get like a 4.8 on the Richter to just bring that sucker down to the ground. I mean, seriously, could you see yourselves buying a place like that? I mean, it's no wonder people are so stressed out over there. They don't know if they're going to wake up tomorrow. Oh yeah, I couldn't live like that. Oh, was that shaking? You know, you need a certain PSI, you need a certain concrete. Some places they found people didn't even put rebar in it. Not even rebar. The Towers of Doom. The Towers of Doom. Boo, 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 boo. I hate to go into this Wizatorium, but I don't have a lot of choice tonight. I don't want to go into the cemetery with a full bladder. Looked like somebody was washing their clothes in the toilet. Whew. Didn't look like too successful an operation. Just saying. Right. It's tough to wash your drawers prison style there. Wild Oak Saddle Club. Okay, don't wing that bus into my side, dude. That was a little bit aggressive. That was a little bit aggressive. Yeah, there was soap. Some bar of soap, but it had like 1,000 pubic hairs hanging on it. So I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I wasn't going to put my mitts on that. I mean, I'm very tactile, but I do have a limit, right? What I'm willing to touch. And that kind of surpassed the red zone, the yellow zone there. God knows what goes on in that place all hours of the night. You don't even want to imagine it, you know what I'm saying? It's a kind of world that you just hope you never see. The soft underbelly. The soft underbelly, man. It is the soft underbelly. See if there's anything decorated for Halloween down here. It gets a little darker on the way out. If I live, then we'll check it out. I had a double major. I majored in philosophy and I majored in political science. And then I went and got a master's degree in business administration as a graduate degree. There's this woman that has the Scream House. She'll tell people again, no candy. She'll put a thing in there. See you next year. Right, it's the kind of house you feel like burning down. When I was a kid, there'd be a terrific price to pay if you do that. Man, I don't see any decorations at all down here. What the heck? Hey, P. Carver, how you doing? I don't see anything, man. They must be putting it all up over the weekend. It's not one place that's decorated. We'll be out here next Halloween. I'll be doing recorded content. Wow, not one house is decorated. No, this is the heaviest street for decoration and trick-or-treating and candy. Because it's a rich area, they always give out fancy eats. Hey, Jody. Let's see, this guy's got the Dogs of Doom with the kid. I wonder if anything's going on with the Calvinists tonight. Let me get the bag all set, guys. Hold on. Yeah, if you do that these days, jump and scare the kids. You probably have be served with a lawsuit. You know, the kid's traumatized for life, so now it's your responsibility. Right. And we're going in a little lighter tonight. I'm not saying I'm packing a heater, but we'll leave that to your imagination. What is the story on this place? I mean, is this, what is this, like a, are they running an apartment house? There's a hummingbird over there. Hey, Cindy. I can't even zoom with this anymore. I wonder what happened. It's weird. Wow, it really smells like something died in there. Wow, it's just, what the heck is that? Is it in the mat? I don't even know how to describe that. It's just like rotten flesh smell. I guess this is a school. I don't know what it is. Oh, I can't believe you stuck that camera in the door. So you don't know me very well, do you? Can't see anything in there. Probably have somebody yell at me. Yeah, I can't describe the smell. It's like rotten fish wrapped in a used G-string or something. That's what it smells like. I don't know what it is. Like, it smells like rotten gym socks with a couple fish, rotten fish wrapped inside. set out in the sun with a little bit of water put on them every 6 hours or so just to keep it fresh. Whew. Boy, what a rotten smell. I don't know what it is. We got that weird sky. Mike, words fail me sometimes. Some of the things that I smell when I'm out and about. I see this guy's got some cool lights set up over here. Yeah, it smells like a crime scene. It's about 3 weeks old. Let's hope nobody's sacrificing a bucket of chicken up here. I'd be afraid to be on a scooter. You fall over, your head gets popped under a wheel. This woolly psychologist woman's about 4 feet tall. She doesn't like me at all. I was metal detecting over here. She was giving me that side eye. The house of psychobabble. See, this person's got like the blue light, the orange. No, the orange and the purple. I had one of those lights in front of the house, and somebody stole it. Oh, come on, man. Wine country, you're going to get a dental implant, dude? Come on. Young lady, everybody can afford. I even bought candies to hand out. Good ones, too. Somebody still got their tomatoes. Yeah, you can't say the M word here. Just if you want to say it, just say, oh, they were very M. We know what they are. Right. Halloween's for the kids. And I don't like to disappoint the kids. Oh, ooh. All right, here we go. No, I was here a couple years ago at the cemetery, ran Halloween. And in California, you have a lot of people do weird stuff like sacrifice goats and live chickens and lions and stuff in cemeteries. And I came in 2 years ago. Here's some weird people. I came in 2 years ago, and they were huddled around a bucket of chicken with weird lights and stuff. So I imagine that they were sacrificing a bucket of chicken. This place is sick with people. How are you going to let the dog take a dump? Is that a horse or what is that? Is that a dog? What the hell is the size of that? The heck is that? Is that a dog? The guy's right there. Man, that dog is huge. I can't even zoom, unfortunately. What the heck happened? Yeah, we ain't gonna go up that way. I have to take a doggy bag in case I have to drop a pant load. At least I can see a little better tonight. I'd just like to be buried on the downhill here. They had to put the bars here. Seems like on an angle like that, you got to have the whole funeral cortege. Where are they going to stand? They're falling down the hill and knocking themselves out. Yeah, the dog's with a person. The bars of doom. There they go. I'm going to keep a distance from that dog. That dog is serious business right there. Probably be a lot of people around in here tonight. You're liable to see, yeah, I mean, you're rolling down the road, but you know, you could kill half your funeral group. I mean, look at the angle on that thing. Look at the size of that dog. You can't let the dog take a dump on the grave, right? Let's go down here. That's really not cool. See, this is all caved in right here. This is how you get all the slime that oozes out, because these things get broken into because the earth collapses on them in the earthquakes. And whatever's in the vault gets squeezed out. Yeah, that whole thing went in. I don't know what the theory is on this thing. See how weird these trees are. Sarah Palmer. I gotta watch out for snakes. Nova Scotia, Kentville, Nova Scotia. Yeah, the whole place, look at this, the whole place is one enormous trip hazard here. So, I mean, a lot of these cemeteries in California are really, really dangerous. This is like 3 feet below ground level here. All this just fell right in. It's all cracked and collapsed. There's somebody walking through. Nice looking fish. Josephine, 1869 to 1890. Got the whole crew here. Well, 1886 to 1980, there's an old bird. What the heck happened? This thing just fell over here. See, if you fall off the edge of this thing, you're dead. John Fife Spence. 1 year old, 4 months old. Poor Lizzie F. 23 years old. I don't know where you're buried, just trees like right through you. I don't know. This makes no kind of sense. What's the story here? This place is anything but majestic with these weirdo trees in it. You can always tell the early 1900s they used the round stones. That was the fashion. There's that thing, you can peek in the window and you can see the vault. You can see the steel vault in there. It's kind of weird looking. All this collapsed in here. Man, it's a shame. This guy's whole grave is all pitched up here. Wow. Hey, Duncan. You got these weirdo trees that have like these baseballs that grow on them. Gotta watch out for ticks and see how dead this tree is. It's a good place for black withers. Check it out. The wildest one is in Sonoma. Like a postcard. Wish you were here. Oh, earthquakes claim most everything around here. It's the weirdo vault. Solid steel. Probably cast iron or something. Whoa, whoa. Felt like something fell out on me here. Imagine popping the top on that baby. Look at this ghastly glow in the sky. That's a good question. I always feel like stuff is dropping down on me in here. So all I need is to be taken out with a black witter. That's the real deal right there. The heck is that? A dead rat. Fall off this wall here. Yeah, you don't see. When's the last time you saw a hearse rolling around? I'm always careful. I don't go tromping over top of graves and things. And I sure wouldn't let my dog take a crap on one. That person ought to be ashamed of themselves. 1837. What's up, June? Thank you, Naomi. You can imagine popping the top on that baby. This is all smashed in. Man, if I lived back then, I'd be all gone. I'd be long gone by now. Long gone. What really wrecked the landscape here was the 1906 earthquake. And then the 1969 earthquake. upheaved all the land, and all the people had to be reburied. You know, coffins coming out of the ground. That must have been a heck of a sight. That's what makes this state so weird. It's just, you just feel the demonic at work here. Hey James, how you doing? Can't even read that anymore. Oh, it's haunted, all right. They found people hanging from trees in here, and I can't even tell you the half of the stuff that's happened in here. There's somebody walking around over there. It's McDonald for McDonald Road. All babies buried in there. It's very hard to make it to the age of majority. A long way from civilization in the east. Can you imagine coming over by stagecoach or on ship? Took a lot of balls to come to California. Hey Monchichi, how you doing? That's where the mountain lions come roaring out down here. That's Daniel Boone's granddaughter's grave. And if you go over the side of this hill, you're D-E-E-D. Indeed. Yeah, you can't because you're on this. This is 100 feet down here, straight down off the side. People have plunged to their death off of that. I'm always watching my footing. There's the weeping. Oh, I bet this thing is weeping now. That's the one that leaks the greasy joy juice out of it. What's that? Did you hear that? Something's making a weirdo noise over there. Juice is coming in. Ugh. So greasy. It's just leaking right there. This is where the joy juice is leaking out of the bottom of this thing. When it rains, it mixes with all the remains in there and it just overflows and oozes out. And it's really like greasy and it smells horrendous. Yeah, I'm going to see them in November. After Tara leaves and before Thanksgiving. I never even noticed this one before. Yeah, then it's like got some kind of, it makes your finger tingly and stuff. I don't know how to describe it. Nolan Williams, I've never metal detected in a cemetery in my life. Nor would I. There are certain things that propriety demands. Yeah, that thing is really leaking now. You come back in the rainy season, that thing just be a constant ooze coming out the side. That sky of doom. It's all oozing. Hopefully we've beaten a deer in here and we can be out of here before those wild little bastards start running around. That's the last thing I want to see tonight. What's that? All I need is to see some spooks fly out of here. Man, look at how upheaved this poor one is here. Wow. That's like 6 feet in the air. God knows where the body's positioned down there. Wow. That tree just heaved that right up. Oh, there's somebody over there. You see the lights? Flashing orange. What the hell is that? Just went out. It's like somebody's walking around with a pumpkin or something. I don't know. Something weird over there. Might be like a weirdo sacrifice. That light keeps going on and off. It's mildly disturbing. Look at that sky. You don't ever want to go down in that area. You just make yourself a target for a huge western diamondback rattlesnake or some mountain lion over there. Don't ever go down there. I shouldn't have put that stuff to my nose. Now I feel like I got an infection. I'm sniffing that stuff. Weird sky. Somebody's up to no good. Here they come. What the hell are they doing? We're all in their ground. Make sure nobody's following me. I don't want to be the next human sacrifice down here. I don't want to be in the paper. eclipse and moon out. Hey Jennifer, scared myself. George Harrison. This ain't no joke in here. Thank you. Well, it was just a matter of time before we get nailed in here one night. And I mean nailed, not in a fun way. Look at that sky. Terrific. Let's hope our flashlight holds up. We do have backup. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I regret having put that stuff to my nose to smell that stuff. I think spores got up in my nose. Probably deadly as F. Let's get on the other light. Shit, why's the other light on? How long has this been on? Oh crap. That's a mistake. Lord knows how long that's been on. We have to hope our eyes get acclimated here. Now we risk running out. We're way down here too. That was a mistake. There's hardly any charge left on this one. That was a big mistake. We got the moon up. I can't believe this light is so hot. God knows how long it was on. Not much of a light. This is the kind of light to get killed by here. Wow, what a lousy light. Alright guys, we gotta scramble for it. We have to absolutely scramble for it. I can't believe that light was on the whole time. Alright, we'll save this for emergency. Wow, I can't believe I left the light on. Do I have another one in here? No, I don't think so. We're just gonna have to make our way out of here. Couldn't believe it. I checked down and the light's on. It's hot. There's a nice big juicy one. Right there. Look at that baby. That'll give you a nice go. Oof. Oof. Classic Black Widow. Alright, let's hot-foot it out of here, guys. It's an ill wind that blows no good. I can't believe I left that light on. They're Black Widows. That baby was a full-grown one. Hey, Scottish, how you doing, babe? That was a full-grown one. Wouldn't take many of them to make a dozen. We gotta move out of here. I didn't see this coming tonight. Hey, Heaven Sent, how are you, honey? We're in the cemetery tonight. We have a little lighting problem here. We're running out of juice. Yeah, somebody on here. Luca had Black Widows and all the babies hatched and got out of the container. They were all over the house. I said, dude, you might as well burn it down. There's that candle. Well, we had a hell of a big Black Widow, didn't we? Candle's not lit tonight. Let's keep moving. I'm not going to light the candle. I don't have anything to light it with. I don't smoke. Probably it's full of rainwater. Let's get out of here. Ooh, I feel like I'm itching now all over. Ugh. Oof. I'm so itchy. Yeah, I'm alone, stupidly. Amanda hug and kisses dreamed that a nice big fat 140-pound mountain lion comes rolling out right now. What is this? I always pick the wrong path. I probably got 100 ticks on me. It's pretty spooky, Elizabeth, I'm telling you. Tonight's kind of off the chain because the battery might be gone. A tweaker I could handle. I could give a good account of myself with a tweaker. No, I don't have any spray at all. I keep trying to get up here, but I keep going downhill. The hell was that? Here rests the woodsman of the world. It's all kinds of stuff hoo-hooing around here. Oh. Gotta watch out for snakes. I'm a lot juicy. I got really terse meat on me. Ooh. There's a weirdo bird. Did you guys hear that weirdo bird? Definitely have heard a weirdo bird tonight. I have to learn to stop touching everything just because it's interesting. You didn't hear that? I almost dropped the pant load right there. That thing is probably big as a microwave sitting up there. Ready to come down on me. Juilliard. weirdo bird. Some nodes up there. I wonder if you could have an owl as a pet. Did you hear it? It just adds to the whole misery in here tonight. I'm sweating like a pig. And the whole crew got wiped out. Isabel leasing 1899 to 1899. Gertrude leasing 1899 to 1899. Damn, a weirdo bird. They shouldn't ought to allow those birds around. The things here, man, there's so many rats in this place. That owl has a fiesta here. I guess it can see at night, right? Protected. I should be a protected species. I could tear you to pieces. All right, take a deep breath. Why do I keep going downhill? It's like I'm trapped in a weird phenomena here tonight. I can't get out of this place. That moon. It's gonna be a full moon for Halloween. That's spooky. Luckily the light held. I couldn't believe it. I reached in the bag. The other backup flashlight's been on since the time we got out of the car. Can hardly touch it. It's so hot. Watch it, boys. We've been ratted out here. There's somebody else in the cemetery. What a night, huh? What's real lucky is we haven't had a snake encounter. A nice big fat western diamondback rattler. I think we're almost home free. And I gotta whiz like a racehorse. I don't know if Jody's here. Let's get that screenshot, honey. Hi, sweet. Thanks, Jody. It's good to have Jody back. I hope you're well, Cheryl S. Well, we live to tell another tale. One day we're not going to be so lucky to get out of here in one piece. I feel it in my bones. It's just Russian roulette. It's not a matter of if, it's a question of when. When the hell is going to come down? Thank you, sweet pineapple. I appreciate that, honey. Are you flying the flag of swinger hospitality, honey? So itchy. No, you don't want to see a mountain lion in action. You get on YouTube and you just click in YouTube you click in mountain lion stalking hiker. That'll be enough for you. When something like that's hungry, you're not gonna just go over and pet it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's so nice. All right, hey, just hold on. I'll go get some cat food. No, you'll do just fine. Wow, what a night. This woman's still in there. It's like a weirdo operation. You don't ever want to see a mountain lion in action, especially if you're on the receiving end. They're going to go for the choicest part, which is all the bloody neck area. And they're going to shake you till you're dead. and you'll wish you were dead. You'll be praying for a merciful end. Well, boss, you might as well give people their money's worth, right? Why cheat them of a good kill? Why cheat people of a good show? I always say. Alright, well, we made it out of that alive. Oh, man. By a miracle. Praise the Lord. My Calvinist brothers kept an eye on me. It'll definitely be a viral video until YouTube takes it down. Some dopes will monetize it. Yeah, being raised in Baltimore, we don't know quite how to cope with nature. Right. It's like when the drug dealers fell down the back of the polar bear cage. Well, you know, I hate to tell you boys, it was over. Next day they just found a bloody mess, a few bones. That was it. They had dealt their last drug. That's exactly right, sweet. I was just playing with you because they say people that fly a pineapple flag are like swingers or something. They'll be putting the decorations up this weekend. Flying the pineapple flag. Flag of doom. C'est la vie. C'est la voix. Il fait froid. Les chandeliers de l'Avec. Oh, that's great, Naomi. Thank you, sweetie, for thinking about me. That's my girl. That is my girl. Get some shrimp tonight. Let's see if we can go down here without destroying our tires. We are the squirrels. We are the people. We like tacos. Oh, they'll see it when I put it up as a thumbnail. We'll see what you got, because you're up against some expert competition with Jody Savini, adjunct professor at the Parsons School of Design in Manhattan, consultant to the Getty Museum in LA, and chief curator, associate emeritus of the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. But don't let that pressure get to you. be a pressure player. Please tap that like button. Where there's already people moving into the tower. Wow. That was Bird's big project tower over there. I think they still have another month or two of finishing work to do in there. Enjoy my Halloween greeting. I will be kicking off the fundy probably tomorrow, get a few days in, get a good head start. Never forget that girl. Go back and watch my stream last night. I was walking to Barnes and Noble and the girl, oh, we're closed, and I'm like, that's cool. And this girl, like about 18, or she starts freaking out and started babbling nonsensically. Just like sounded like a blithering idiot. I don't know what it was. I never saw like a teenager that disaffected before. The symbol of infinite doom. A great companion piece for the hand of doom. I don't know, just, you know, the clerk that was locking the door looked at her like, what, you know, gave her the big WTF. It's really women that are weirded out these days a lot of times, I'll tell you. Alright, back in the hood for some din-din. Nice night, 67 degrees, glorious evening. Like the days that the little demure women are over. My luck to get behind that city bus. That's right, Sween Pineapple. Just when you think you can't roll off the floor, honey. Can't fall off the floor. Can't roll off the floor. Well, you'd be surprised. But we go on. Walking our pit bulls. Welcome back to the hood. Yeah, the old saying, you can't fall off the floor. Even if you have dental insurance these days, it doesn't pay much. We get older, we start to have tofu teeth. Tofu yatsu. you better make sure it covers beyond fill and drill and pull. Yeah, they would rather total a car out than have people to attempt to repair at the skill level these days. It's just lawsuits waiting to happen down the road, right? Zero lighting down here, so it's always a nightmare to guess where we turn in. This looks about right. This dope is way forward. There we go. The Rancho is looking very fetching. That's life. AMR, what's going on? All the people say it. Flying high in April, shot down in May. Do 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 do. I've been a puppet, a poet, a poopah do 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 do. Each time I feel do 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 boop boop boop. Back in the game. That's life. Do 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 do. Hey hey. What's the do 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 do? Come and get your love. Do 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 do. Come and get your love. Oh, that rain really freshened everything up, didn't it? Yeah, we're back on the low end of town. We sure are. We are back on the low end, and there's all the cats waking up. What's for Din Din? do 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 do. Man, we're still pulling tomatoes up like crazy. All the spooks are looking good. You know the old saying, ignore your teeth, they'll go away. One beer. And all that Budweiser in there. Oh. Ooh, I had to really scrape my hands to get that goo off of it. Poor boss. He's putting kids through Harvard. He's putting his dentist kids through Harvard. Cats are laying low tonight. Sure, wine country, sure. Would cost a little more. Right down to your last $5. Come and get your love. Here we go. Let's get our dinner on. It's finger popping time. Oh, finger popping time. Let's hope this baby dried out some of this striking deal. Dried out perfectly, boys. We're going to do a very intensive cleaning when I get back before Tara comes. The whole setup looks weird. Good night, RJ. Yeah, thank you, Paula. I appreciate it. We just slapped some plenty of spooks and stuff out. Go ahead, Linda. And we just slapped up the spooks. Do 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 do. Here's what Naomi sent of the vault there. We'll caption that, life is short, eternity is forever. Right. It's delightful here. They're supposed to get some kind of snow up in the upper Midwest. Let's check the Vegas weather. This is going to be a whirlwind trip in and out. 1,200 miles. We sure put the miles down. Friday will be 77, low 49. That sounds awful comfortable. And then Sunday, woo, we're down to the 40s. Monday I leave, it's 44 degrees. You know, but I'm okay. I have my emotional moments. But thank you, sweetie, for asking. You know, I've come a long way in a very short period of time. So it is, you know, it is tough mentally some days. But I'm, you know, I'm made of pretty tough stuff. Boss says, Baltimore toughened me too much. Well, Wednesday morning it's going to be 40 degrees. Friday 38 in the morning here. Really? Well, said it toughened me up like a chicken. It's too much. But I'm happy, Ilva. I'm very happy. Yeah, we're coming into the season. It'll be all champion gear. heated socks, warming pads, chemical warmers. I never would have made it with that chemical warmers and heated socks. Thank you, Shanae. Yilva's a legend. Beautiful blonde Utah gal.
Wendy, something about the I am confused. This is how dumb they are.
For detransitioning, honey. Wall Street hikes forecast for anti-obesity drug Ozempic. $100 billion. Mamma mia. Oh, I forgot the bowl. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Delicious dinner tonight. All right. Texas, what is that? Texas winter lair, is it? Hey, Icy, how are you? Delicious. Bruce Bochy on his 4th trip to the World Series. Who got in? Arizona or Philadelphia? And what about Texas and Houston? Must be getting chilly up here when that wind blows. Yeah, but I don't know who won. I don't know if Philadelphia won or Arizona won. I don't know who won. Tomorrow's the day for what? I mean, who won between Arizona and... they're hot. Philadelphia Eagles? No. Philadelphia Phillies. Wow. You and the Rangers are good, honey. They're for real. Ain't no joke. They buzzsawed right through the Orioles like they were nothing. Nothing. Tied 3 apiece. I guess the Eagles won tonight. No, I mean, weren't the 49ers playing tonight? I think the 49ers were playing tonight, right? Good night, Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, Niners were playing in Minnesota. Did we get a final on that? Come with it's cleaned on the inside. This is shell on, so it needs to be cleaned a little bit more. Wow. Holy crap, the Vikings are beating the 49ers. All of a sudden they got the 49ers number. Wow. Only the Ravens really astounded yesterday. With their absolute battering of the Detroit Lions. That was ugly. Good night, Nino. My son was on the news in Minnesota, unbeknownst. I hope in a good way. Vikings win. Wow. And the Niners were looking invincible. Anything goes these days. That's a shocker. That is a bona fide shocker. Man, it's hot. I'm surprised Tiger's not around tonight. They were last week. What a dinner, man. What a dinner. Trick is you buy that shrimp in bulk and you get a really good deal on it. thing is just terrible. Tonight, I don't know what's going on. Ah. Where's Tiger tonight? Where's Tiger? Huh? Not seen anybody. I hardly ever. We're at a Michelob Ultra, our last one. I hardly ever see baby socks. Probably out there dropping another load. White Claw. Yeah, I don't. I've had White Claw before. I didn't particularly favor it. I'd rather have Truly than White Claw. But I don't really like I don't really like sweet drinks. The surge ones have more flavor, similar to Truly. Yeah, it's just not. It's really not my cup of tea to drink those kind of drinks. I'd rather have a really good shot of bourbon. Or good beer. Only because you don't get hungover. Well, at the wedding, my daughter's wedding, a lot of people were drinking them. I think they're also very light. I'm really surprised I haven't seen Tiger around tonight. Good old Tiger. Oh man, I can't believe the Niners lost tonight. The boss probably kicked in the TV set. 39 seconds. Who's got the ball? For 39 seconds, that could go another hour. Thank you, sweetie. That took me back to my old banker days. You're very sweet. Yeah, Tiger, not Tiger, but Baby Socks is dropping another load. Hey, AJ. All these three kittens love. They're always sleeping on top of Tiger. You can't believe the shrimp. What can't you believe about it? It's a shrimp fiesta. We got the big 10-pound box. Very economical. It's on my community post. Yep. Baby Socks was a very piss poor mother to Porky. Porky was an abandoned now Porky's out there enjoying the first Halloween. Oh, that's so cool. You got a black cat. Hello, Queen Cupcake. This morning I'm like, what's that noise? Rosie was up on top of the tarp coming down the ladder. I was like, what are you doing? All right, you get some because you got a set on you. All right, here we go. Don't swat it out of my hand now. Don't swat. There you go, right on top of the rat. There it is. Can't believe it dropped right on the rat. Right on the rat. You too, AJ. You have a wonderful night. Just enjoying a little bit of his shrimp fiesta. Rosie's enjoying the shrimp. Yeah, I saw that 49ers lost officially. I guess the boss kicked the TV setting. Yes, boss is a big time 49ers fan. His upper respiratory lived to be 17. No, the youngest. Well, thank you, sweetie. I was surprised my suit still fit. Are we taking a bath? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? I'll tell you, you can't beat this for dinner. Up, see, you snooze, you lose. Fanny Kaplan, you're late to the party. Right? You're late to the party. Probably just went inside and whizzed in the house. Good night, Alex. Cat was walking on top of the tarp today. I was like, what are you doing? You better not do that at the next kitchen stadium tarp we put up. Better not be on that table. I will skewer you. 31, wow. So Wednesday night we have to be with that Mr. Z when we get down to Vegas. We'll have to solo do what we do. That's what we do. What else am I missing? I think you got them all. I think you got them all. I think you got them all. I need me some Ozempic. Come and get your love, baby. Come and get your love. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close it out this evening. Had a fun time tonight. A little bit of a cemetery chooch. I want to thank you guys for being along. Most of all, my moderators. Thank you for everything that you do. And I will see you guys for the final ultimate getaway. I may start the fundy early just to make sure everything is working okay. We just don't know, but you know, it's better to know early than to really be a total horse's patoot. So, all right. So thank you, everybody. If you haven't tapped the like button, please do so. And thank you very much.